Hey, beautiful friends, how are you? Um, if you're new to this channel is about modest and healthy living, and I hope that you benefit from it. I am currently trying to lose weight, and I have surgery coming up, so I'm trying to eat right so I don't gain too much weight because I'm not going to be able to do anything basically much at all for like 6 weeks, and then I have to wait like 3 to 4 months for partial recovery, um, and it could take up to a year or less to get, give or take, to get totally healed from what I'm going to be having done. To do this, though, I have faith in the Lord. I know that He is in control. I go for surgery on August 30th and of this year, and so what I'm trying to do is continue to take good, healthy, wholesome, organic supplements, um, and which I have mentioned before on my videos. And I try to get up and do things like I try to get my house cleaned up and start. I'm trying to get my house cleaned up because my husband's going to be having to take care of me a little bit, and I'm trying to make things as easy for him as I can, so that all he has to do is go around and pick things up, or I can walk a very little, very, very slow steps, so that if I want to pick stuff up, I can, but I can't lift anything over 5 pounds. I'm not even allowed to pick up a gallon of milk after I had the surgery. So, with that being said, I'm trying to get healthy now, trying to get everything settled. So, for those of you that are Christians, please pray for me that I will have speedy recovery. I'm going to have faith and believe that since the Lord is in control, that I will have speedy recovery, because He's given us all the right foods to eat and all the different things to do. So even now, if I gain a little weight, I know I'm going to get it right back off and continue on my journey to lose weight. But I also am trying to help other people to know how to dress better. I keep having to pull things up, you know, but I I got this new dress. I got a couple other new dresses. I found a video about this girl who does 40s and 50s. That's the kind of era she dresses in, and pretty much lives in the whole 9 yards now. And there's other people that do the same thing. Some are 50s and 60s, but I like the 30s, 40s, 50s type thing. So I went on Marshalls.com, and you can get a bunch of vintage dresses. And I picked out some really, really cute ones. This is one of them. They're nice. This one comes way down to the bottom of my leg. It has a little tie on it. So and it's very comfortable. And just for you ladies out there, they also have body shapewear that helps hold in some of the, I call it my fat cruncher. So it has that. So if you'd like to go check that out, please do. They got some really cute things. And if you're not into that, there's 80s styles, there's nowadays styles, there's, I like the ones that I'm doing because they make me feel good. They make me feel calm, and it just seems to put a whole new perspective on everything. But anyways, so I am a Christian, and I am a missionary, and I have another site that is strictly about basically Bible study type stuff. It's all about the Lord and all that. This site is about just having, like I said, being modest, healthy living, covering yourself. You do not have to show off your body to be beautiful. God made us all beautiful and special in our own way, and you can still have things that cover, like what I'm wearing for summer. It's been very hot lately. We've even had it up in the hundreds or 90s or 100s, something like that. So you can still dress modestly and look cute and everything. And my husband really, loves my new look. So for you ladies out there, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so spoil yourself a little. Save up if you have to. Go to thrift stores. You can get cute stuff at thrift stores. But try to get things like, it's normal, like some things like me, I'm kind of big, on top. So I try to cover the cleavage, but it doesn't always go very easily. And I'm careful. I don't like to wear mini skirts. I'll wear dresses that go about down to my knees or below my knees. I like yoga pants, but I like shirts that go down past it so you can't see my rear end. That kind of thing. Well, today I do want to share, I do share Bible verses in here, but I don't go in depth like I do the other ones. But what I want to share today is in 2 Timothy 1:7. Okay, it says, "For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and a sound mind." Okay, we're going through a lot during these times, and it's very, very hard. Fear can get to us, stress can get to us, anxiety can get to us. And with all that, that depletes our health. It can cause weight gain, it can cause heart problems, it can cause high blood pressure, all these things. And these are things that we do not want. But if you are a Christian, for those out there, because we have the Lord gives us power, love, and a sound mind. Okay, it's very important that you remember that. The other one is 2 Timothy 2:1 and 3. And 2 Timothy 2:1 says, "Thou therefore, my son, be strong in the grace that is in Christ Jesus." Okay, and number 3 says, "Thou therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Jesus Christ." Okay, so for those of you believers, we don't have to be afraid. We're supposed to be a strong soldier for Christ. For those who aren't a Christian, you do have things to fear. Because if you're not saved, you go to hell, all that kind of stuff. But for all of us, whether you're saved or not, there are ways that we can help with the stress. Okay, so whether you're a Christian or not, or maybe you're not sure what to do about all that, you can contact me if you want later. Let me know. I will help you. I'll help you understand all that. But so what you need, what little things you can do for any of you, whether you're a Christian or not, you can get a Bible. The Bible will help you. It has prayers in there. It has love stories. It has excitement. It has war stories. It has, if you're into kings and princesses and prince and queens and all that, it has all that in there. Or you can just pick up a regular story. If you don't want to read the Bible, that's fine. There's other good stories out there. There's like Anne of Green Gables, and there's like all these other different kind of stories out there. I would suggest staying away from things that are not good. You don't want things like 50 Shades of Grey, or you don't want Harry Potter. You don't want that kind of stuff. You want relaxing stuff. You want things that are going to make you laugh. Things that are going to be relaxing. So you can read a book. You can get a journal and write in your journal every day. If you don't, if you don't have the money and you can't afford a journal, you can get a pad of paper. And just write down your feelings. Write down your feelings. Write down what's causing your feelings. Write down what your fears are. If you are a Christian, you can pray. Write a list of what's bothering you, and then give it to the Lord. Pray and give it to the Lord. And if not, if you need help during this time, you can contact me. I'll try to do my best to help you. I'm not a certified counselor, at least not yet. I am going to college to do that kind of stuff. But get into a good Christian counselor, some kind of counselor, someone you can trust, or you don't need to go to a bar room. You don't need to get into drugs. You don't need to do all that. And right now, depression, is really, really high. And, you want to take care of your emotional health. If you eat right, you exercise, go on hikes, go to the zoo, dance, read, sing. All these things can help you, can help release the fear, release any anger, stress, frustrations. Okay, so these things are very important. It's best not to run to junk food, because then if you run to junk food, you're going to start gaining the weight. And believe me, I had the same problem. I'm an emotional eater, and it's very hard not to do that. So what you can do is there are healthy alternatives. Like we have a Wegmans store here, and so you can go there, and there's a really, really good healthy section in the store. And if you go there, you can find like chocolate chip cookies, these kind of things are actually healthier. They're like made with almond flour and stuff like that. And if you get that sweet tooth, you can go there and get that. Get you some cheese and crackers and I don't really suggest pepperoni, but if you like it, you can do sausage, pepperoni, and crackers. The cheese and crackers would be more healthier than if you threw the pepperoni in there. But get stuff if you're gonna have that problem, but don't overindulge in it. Get you some apples. Maybe put some peanut butter on apples. Peanut buttered apples. Maybe a little bit of coconut on top. A little funny story about that. When I was younger and I was in school, we had to make these different things out of food, and we would like get voted on. Well, I got the strangest one because I put like little sharp edges on it, and mine was an apple. And I did put the peanut butter and I put the coconut, and it looked really, really weird, but it tastes so good. If you like caramel apples, this is kind of what it reminds me of when you eat it. It reminds me of a caramel apple. There's other things you can do. There is stuff that's gluten free and organic. Stick with organic stuff if you can. Um, and like there's recipes out there for peanut butter cookies. There's one that's like a three. It's what is it? It's a you only need three things for it. Three ingredients to make these peanut butter cookies. I mean, there's little things here and there you can do. Add you a few little chocolate chips in there. Make your own healthy chocolate chip cookies. And what you can do is you need to stay away from white sugar. White sugar is so toxic for your body. Try to stay away from anything with added sugars. With added sugars, try not to have more than like 2 or 3 added sugars. But always make sure that the protein is higher than the sugar as much as you can. But instead, if you get raw honey, now I get jars of raw honey from a place called Kudix that's right down the road from us, and I get jars of it, right? And so instead of putting sugar in my coffee, I put that in there. Now I do not drink caffeinated coffee anymore, and it was very hard to find coffee that tasted good. I did find 2 coffees that tasted good. It was Newman's Own decaf and Pete's. Those are the only 2. Newman's Own you can find, I think, at Walmart and at Wegmans, and Pete's you can find at Walmart. They're not that bad. So what you do is you put a big teaspoon. I put a big heaping teaspoon, big scoop of honey in my coffee, and then I get organic. You can get the organic coconut creamer, organic half and half. But you want it organic, and you don't want no added sugars in it. Okay, so you don't want the vanilla or any of that. You want, because that has added sugars in it. I drink almond milk, but I drink original unsweetened almond milk. I do not get the vanilla because it's also got added stuff in it. So you got to be careful. But there's all sorts of things you can do. There's a hot chocolate you can make with baker's chocolate, and it tastes like old-fashioned hot chocolate, and it's amazing. But what you do is it tells on the can how to make it. But you substitute things that are good for you. So instead of the sugar, you would put in honey. You do that kind of thing. Do not with almond milk. Like Almond Breeze almond milk is the best for almond milk that I like anyway. I don't like Silk. It leaves like a weird film on your tongue. But if you get the Almond Breeze almond milk, it's great for cereal. It's great if you're gonna bake something or whatever. But do not put it in coffee or tea or hot chocolate. For some reason, if you try to do it that way, it tastes nasty. So you don't want that. Stay away from that. But there's so many things you can do. Use your imagination. Try to God gave us so many wonderful foods. But yeah, so if you got a problem with food and you got emotional eating, which a lot of us do, try to do that route. Like I said, get you a journal. I'm not sure if the Dollar Tree has any journals or not, but I'm sure they have, some kind of pad of paper or something you can write on to start with. Do that. When you're stressed out, start cleaning, rearrange your house. Maybe even go through and I'm trying to minimize what I have. I'm a minimalist. I don't like a lot of stuff. So I try to, but my husband does. So I try to go through and get rid of stuff, go through your clothes maybe and get rid of certain things or that kind of thing, just do all that. Just keep yourself busy, keep yourself going. Try to get out and get at least 10-15 minutes of fresh air every day. You know, if you can't get out and walk and you don't have a treadmill, walk in place. Get you a membership at the YMCA. A lot of times you can do a thing where they'll base it on your income. It's like a scholarship thing. I don't know what I can't remember what it's called. I did it before. But they can base it on your income and help you to get in there. So there's things you can do, and I'm thinking that maybe even mental health or counseling or something. I think they might be able to help you get in there too. Don't quote me on that, but I think maybe. Um, so there's a lot of things you can do. I know this is stressful times. You know, you got to work. You know, you know what you like to do, but you got to try to stay healthy. Eating right, exercising is key. Standard Process sells amazing supplements, um, and if you look up Whole Health Nutrition Center in Binghamton, New York, they sell Standard Process products that are amazing. I take a bunch of them. There's even like this veggie shake thing, and it's chocolate flavored. And obviously, when you get something like that, it doesn't taste identical to chocolate, right? But the good part is I add vegetables in mine, and as many vegetables I add, the flavor does not get worse or anything like that. It does not change, and it actually doesn't taste that bad. But what I do is I put a little bit of nutmeg, a little bit of ground cloves, and I put cinnamon, and I put a little bit of ginger, and I put that in with vegetables. I'll put carrots and celery, and I'll put cucumbers, and I'll put spring mix, and I'll put kale. All that stuff is so good for you. And so I'll put that in there, and I just put about 2.5 cups of water in there, and I put a bunch of ice, because the colder it is, the better. You want it really, really cold, because if not, it doesn't taste that great. It tastes good. And if you can get a plastic, one of those cup container things, and they have a little ball in them, you can give them a shake. It's best to get those, because sometimes it settles, and so every now and then while you're drinking it, just give it a good shake. And it'll keep everything mixed in, and it's very, very healthy and very good for you. So anyways, I'm going to let you go for now. I hope this helped you. And remember, I am Tanya Gilsey. I am not a doctor. I am not trying to be your doctor. If there's anything you question, go to your doctor, talk to them, say, hey, listen, what about this? Okay. Um, so I'm just trying to help you to stay healthy during this time. And when you keep your body healthy, you keep yourself happy, everything starts to, and for Christians, keep God first. Keep Him first and center. Lift all your problems, wants, cares, needs up to Him, and He will take care of you. He promises that He will. He says He'll never leave us nor forsake us. And so, so I am going to leave you all with that and say that I love you in the name of Jesus. And please press the subscribe button and the bell. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you like. Leave comments. If you have any prayer requests, if you have any questions, if there's anything else you would like to hear about, please let me know. If you do not hear from me on here right away, it's because I'm going to be having my surgery on August 30th, and so I may not get on for a little while. I need to heal. Okay, so thank you. Bye.